I came on here to talk about grace. It's hitting me about 2 months ago, this Friday, my 11-year relationship suddenly ended. Not my choice, and I won't go into what exactly happened, but I will just say that I was betrayed by my partner. And there's been a lot of pain. I've been experiencing the loss, pain from the loss, as well as pain from the betrayal, in combination with it being a complete and total surprise from Uranus in my opposition right now, finishing that up in that early 40s midlife crisis time period. And if you are familiar with the gene keys, there is the 22nd gene key is the gene key of grace. And the gene keys are based on the I Ching and astrology. And there is a hologenetic profile that you can get online for free that incorporates the I Ching and astrology. And it's something that has been a profound influence on my healing and just getting to know my inner self and my spiritual self, we'll say. And the 22nd gene key is the gene key of grace, and it is in my purpose sphere, and it's an unconscious line, which means it's in my body. Grace is in my body, and I'm not conscious of it. It's just something that I go through life experiencing. As an energetic, emotional feeling, we'll just say. And I just got an aha moment. I just realized, I know that I've intellectually read this before. I'm mercurial. I'm a Gemini rising, so I think and know and study. I'm a Sagittarius sun, and it's part of what I do. I download a lot when it comes to knowledge and wisdom, traditions. I have been led to that since I was a teenager. In fact, I would write essays for fun called Fate versus Free Will for fun. Who does that for fun when they're 14? A lot of people do. I did. Or people do. But today I realized again in a more profound way in my body that grace is when we are able to hold our suffering and our pain along with love at the same time. They are not separate, they are in union. And it just brought tears, just a flood. Like I think I've managed to get through a day or two without crying in the past 2 months, but that helicopter is distracting me, being honest. But I am just understanding more through this experience, through this breakdown, through this loss, what grace really is, because there is so much love there still between me and my ex-partner. In fact, we are still in communication because that's how I want it, and it feels better for me to be in that communication. Very light communication, and it's all an experiment, and there's no manual for this. There's no manual for me to understand how to disentangle, if that's a word, myself from this person that I was with for 11 years. So I just wanted to share that grace really, truly has been one of the things that has healed me, has been healing me. My own light, the fact that this loss and perceived lack is something that is a lesson, or that has anything really to do with me. The loss and the lack has everything to do with an opening and an expansion, 100%. And that I will. There's nothing in my world that will be denied me. I am so deserving of love, and in fact, more love than I have known in my life. And I understand that. I know that. I have certainty about that most of the day, and it's been something that I've focused on. This certainty, this idea that the loss is only there to reveal more light for me and more love. And to add to that, really truly the loss and the light coexist. They exist together. They are not separate, and that's what grace is. So I just had to share that. Especially coming up with this Uranus-Mars conjunction, where Mars really does like to end things and really does like to confront and to damage and to destroy. And Uranus does too, but for our own good, this transformation, this idea of what do I want to grow into? What is calling my soul out right now? And I want to invite all of us to think about these destructive energies as assisting us to move forward. So I hope that this lands well. It is a long one. Mwah.